Hi there, and welcome back to another Bike Catalogue weekly top bike, which this week goes to the Cannondale SystemSix High Mod Dura Ace Di2. The Bike Catalogue aims to provide guidance on your next bike at whatever price point, brake type, frame material, and more, and here is an example of one of the very best of the best. When Cannondale introduced this incredible Aero bike, they made it very clear that they were trying to create the fastest bike in the world, and it would appear that they've done just that. One of the big selling points that Cannondale made with this bike is that on gradients of up to 6%, Aero matters more than lightweight. It marked a big shift in the approach to the rolling terrain riding and what bike suits it best. The interesting thing for all us regular consumers is that it is a bike that will make you faster on pretty much all rides you will ever do. Interestingly, Cannondale even put forward a stat which showed how much easier it was for a rider on this bike when travelling downhill too. Aero matters everywhere, and with this bike, the idea is that you can recover on the descent whilst everyone has to put power to keep up. Clever, but potentially just marketing. The bike has been ridden by the EF Education Nippo Pro cycling team, and with its impressive livery which matches their colourful kit. Although it doesn't seem quite as popular as the SystemSix they often choose, it's still a very common bike on the start line. With this bike, Cannondale have designed everything about it. To start with, the frame and fork follow the standard Aero-shaped tubing designs that are common on most top-end bikes. However, the way the fork integrates into the down tube is a little different, but certainly looks like a clever design. Cannondale have also produced their own wheels for this project, and that came in the form of the Knot wheels. In particular, this bike has 64mm deep wheels, which are interestingly designed for 23mm tyres. This is because the tyre is made to expand and fill the wider rim shape, which is made for the more aerodynamic profile interface between the tyre and the rim. So, the 23mm tyre actually inflates to a more normal 26mm. However, this bike comes with Vittoria Rubino Pro Speed 25mm tyres, which seems odd to me. If anyone knows why they promote a 23mm tyre, but then sell the bike with a 25mm, then I'd love to know why, so please drop a comment below. The handlebar and stem are a two-piece design and have the ability to move up to 8 degrees, which offers some good flexibility. Additionally, a range of handlebar widths should mean you can find a bike that fits you. Importantly, you can adjust the stack height without having to disconnect the brake and gear cables, which cannot be said for a lot of other top-end integrated front ends. This particular model has a full Shimano Dura-Ace Di2 group set, which you would expect on a bike of this quality. It's one of the very best group sets money can buy, and its performance is second to none. Interestingly, Cannondale have fitted their own hologram SISL2 chain set. Moving away from the standard Shimano chainrings is usually a no-no when it comes to Shimano because the shifting quality is lost. However, Cannondale have made one of the most sought-after components in the cycling world. It's incredibly stiff and lightweight and still offers fantastic shifting between chainrings. Certainly not a money-saving trick here. Brakes are hydraulic disc brakes with a 160mm at the front and 140 at the rear, an almost standard setup now with road bikes, and it offers huge braking capabilities. Physique provide the saddle in the form of the Tempo Argo R3 with Kiam rails. Chances are, if you're spending top-end money on a bike like this, you already have a saddle which you want to use, so I can understand why Cannondale haven't provided market-leading carbon-based saddle. However, it would still be nice to see a more expensive saddle on this bike, like Specialized do. Finally, the price. I hope it's fairly clear just how impressive this bike is and all the features it has, but they don't come cheap. This bike retails at £10,000, which puts it right at the top of these types of superbikes. However, it's still cheaper by nearly £2,000 against other similar bikes, so maybe it's one of the better priced superbikes. I hope you enjoyed this discussion on the Cannondale SystemSix High Mod Dura Ace Di2, and if you'd like to find out more about the bike or where you can purchase it, head over to the Bike Catalogue website.